between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 1918.
Darts coming out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to save. Out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer eager for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down. They'll work against the blitz. It's a screen to Barkley. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hurts with it on third and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Wright. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down now. Here's Darks. Oh, put some heat on this. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down, Giants.
Here goes Dart to the air. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they say.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That clock heads out at about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Works the sideline to the 30. Along the sideline past midfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard
From the pistol, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll come up on first and 10. Let's get to that wide complete. And he's going to be dreaming out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Barkley off the pistol give. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Play action. Hurts has it. Complete beyond the marker. And he stops as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Complete to number 18. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Down just shy of the goal line. Brings up third down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Design keeper here for Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Giants nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's a give for Wright. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Right again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a run with Wright. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
One play action with Dart. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Darks looking to throw. Finds Hyatt. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To the air on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Shoves him off. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Dart. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
1st and goal, New York.
Wright running out of the gun. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Held in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles, first down.
It's Hurts once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And again, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Cut out left. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Hurts yet again. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts throwing again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and 10.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Completed over the middle. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
3rd and 1, here's Hurts. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's got a man left. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew McCool makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. brought in right side. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, New York.
Here's a give inside to right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Completed to his running back. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
14. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to throw again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third down now, here's Dart. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on first. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Loss of 12 yards. It's second down and goal.
Dart out of the shotgun. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. On play action with Dart. Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
They go play fake with Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Returning it from the 4. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running behind center with White. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Dart. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
To Malik Neighbors. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handout. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's within striking distance. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And out of bounds just before he could get them into the red zone. That looks like it's inside the 25.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
Go play action. Here's Dart. It's his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Don't go. Here's Darts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Even if this defense picks up on it pre-snap, it takes a really quick break, Kate, and some serious foot speed to pick off a screen pass, and that's exactly what we just saw. Starts with tremendous recognition right off the jump, and then it finished with athleticism to get that ball right in the nick of time.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Here he goes, third and long. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Giants 21.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. The 30. Gets the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact play.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. This is Wright running left. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Throw left side, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second and manageable, he's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Giants.
Going on first down, it's Dart. Hits him on the in route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
That's another
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
33-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
That's another Giants first down.
On first down, here's Dart. Wright reels it in. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Throwing now off the play action. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
42. Giants 28.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. That's a design look for Hurts. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.